Hello everyone, I'm Emmanuel Reyes Francis. I'm a PhD with specialized in nanomaterials, focusing in perovskite materials indeed. And I will present my poster about the effect of sulfobetaine-based deuterionic ligand on the stability of the cesium formamidinium-led iodide perovskite via microwave irradiation synthesis. So it's a pleasure for me stay here in front of every one of you in this International Materials Research Congress 2024. So let's start with a little bit of context of this. Perovskite solar cells have gained significant interest, like an essential photovoltaic technology. However, these devices still include certainly issues like thermally unstable, the use of the organic cations, and the challenge in situ about the device's stability and scalability, for example. So in this work, we demonstrate the sustainable approach for synthesis, specific kind of perovskite, cesium formamidinium, lead iodide, black powders using microwave-assisted synthesis. With the addition of the sulfobetaine deuterionic ligands, the solar cells' properties were enhanced. The evaluation of the pre-synthesized formamidinium with iodide-based solar cells show firstly, and so then we have to iodide, adding the cesium iodide. So sorry for that. And we proved that the deuterionic ligand improves the efficiency of the device and eliminating the remaining of the indesirable delta phase perovskite, increasing even the grand size, because we can incorporate little quantities of this ligand, but increasingly significantly the stability of the alpha black phase. The proposal of this method is the obtention of large scale powder synthesis, making it feasible and for commercial production. Respected about the methodology, the chemicals and materials that we use include the cesium bromide, lead iodide, formamidinium iodide, and obviously in this case the deuterionic ligand that is endodecyl and dimethyl 3-ammonium 1-propane sulfonate, the adding of the acetonitrile, DMCO, and DMNIF, the methyl sulfoxide, dimethyl formamidinium. The chemicals were used at receipt, without any further purification technique adding. Like we can see in the figure number 1, implied the preparation of the 5 precursor into the vials. adding acetonitril. Stir this solution for 5 minutes at 1000 rpm up till it was completely dissolved, time approximately 5 minutes. In a different vial, we prepared the deuterionic ligand solution using one. No, I'm so sorry for that. For almost like 5 milligrams in 1 milliliter of acetonitril until it was completely dissolved. In vial exclusive for our microwave reactor, using specifically a quantity of lead iodide. For the development of the samples, we have to use different aliquots of the deuterium ligand of the stock solution. In this case, for this kind of synthesis route, using 121 centigrades for 10 minutes under a specifically heating run of the almost 12 centigrades per minute and stirring at 5000 rpm. Upon removing the vial, we obtain a black precipitate powder that we can observe in the image, and so then use the vacuum for remove the greenish residues. In case of the table number 1 and table number 2, we can observe the different quantities in milligrams for precursors materials and the aliquot volumes to mix with the control standard. And we prepared the device with a structure of the glass FTO, tin oxide, this kind of perovskite, pyrometal, and the evaporation with gold, using in this case deposit the perovskite with the spin cover. Okay, in the results we obtain of the XRD that we cannot observe any difference in the lattice, the structure of this kind of material, but we can obtain with the correct crystallographic card that is effectively cesium formamidinium lead iodide. It is too important to mention that we have used little bit quantities of this ligand. Interestingly, with the properties of the device obtained with the low quantity, in this case 0.1 weight percent, champion with the properties of the density of current, voltage, field factor, power efficiency conversion. It's noticeable that the points of our box diagrams didn't show big dispersion. Obviously, with a higher concentration, these properties change drastically, uh, falling down. And the proposal is that this ligand, adding the boundaries ground and retard the crystallization process. This guy we can improve the electrical characteristics because of that. So in conclusion, we demonstrate that it's possible to synthesize this kind of perovskite powders via microwave synthesis, in this case using uh, share time and atmospherical condition, not exactly with the use, for example, like hot injection methods that implies that control atmospheres or a presence of vacuum, for example. With the use of this ligand, prevent the recombination rates and increase the stability of the alpha phase. In the sample with the 0.1 uh, weight percent, the introduction, sorry, of this ligand enhancing the stability and obviously improve the efficiency of this device. It's hard to work noting that this efficiency diminish at higher concentration, like it's an indicator of the segregation. So in this kind of work, we can use this additive of sulfobetaine ligands, for example, for proving with another kind of perovskite, especially a lead-free system of perovskite, like tin base. So this kind of synthesis, it's interesting for prepare a large scale. I hope that you have learned with me of this kind of material and the present of me of my results. I have to my acknowledgement for the CONACYT that the scholarship that I have in my doctoral way and express my complete gratitude for the Institute of the Advanced Materials in Castellón, Spain, under the group of the Dr. Iván Moracero, Silver Jamil Torren Cruz, Beatriz Julián López. It's all for me. Thank you so much for your attention.